Oh, why not? Hello, good game. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day. Thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. Rakdos Vampires Mythic Rank Standard Best of 1 is what we'll have on the menu today within the video, breaking down the strategies and synergies, showcasing that in the gameplay footage, and then wrapping up with our final thoughts and Alchemy upgrade guide, which is really exciting if you're looking to play within that brand new format. Thanks so much for your time and attention. Again, I really do appreciate it. Make sure to like the video to help support the channel, and maybe even give it a subscribe if you're looking for more great content just like this. Let's take a look at Rakdos Vampires in Mythic Rank Standard Best of 1. Thirst is the name of the game. We do have a 2.0 average mana value with 29 creatures, 7 non-creatures to our 24 land. Pathways and the Ridge are here for mana consistency. We also have Den and the Hive as a creature base in case there's something wacky with the field state. We have a vampire base deck revolving around, well, really the blood tokens in general via the Voldaren Bloodcaster. This is a 2-drop 2/1 with flying, and whenever it or another creature that is non-token dies, we'll create ourselves a blood token. And whenever you create a blood token, if you control 5 or more blood tokens, transform the Bloodcaster into the Bloodbat Summoner. This is a 3/3 also with flying, and at the beginning of combat on your turn, up to 1 target blood token you control becomes a 2/2 black bat creature token with flying and haste in addition to its other types. This is fantastic, right? If we get a 3/3 in play in the air and every combat we can make an additional 2/2, that is going to add up very quickly. If you can cast a 2/2 with flying and haste every turn for free, wouldn't you always do that? So the Bloodcaster makes that possible. We're creating blood tokens through the death of our other creatures, and we're really running, kind of like an aristocrats or sacrifice style build where we're looking for the death of some of our creatures and taking beneficial effects from those triggers. The Eye Twitch, when it dies, we learn. The Ghast, when it dies, -1/-1 to target creature an opponent controls, or we create a treasure, which is really good. We also have the Harvester, which can self-sacrifice to give target creature -X until the end of turn, where X is twice the number of blood tokens you control, activate only as a sorcery, right? So, we have the ability to kind of draw or learn, ramp or remove, and remove with the Harvester. All of these deaths will allow us to create blood tokens, and then those blood tokens can become bats, which is super exciting. The Bloodcaster will also stack for double blood tokens, and you can get there in a hurry. Also sacrificing our creatures through Deadly Dispute for the Bloodcaster trigger. Of course, we have things like the Epicure, the Twitch, the Gas, really whatever we want. What's nice about the Dispute is you can chump block. So, you put the Twitch out, they attack, and then you dispute the Twitch during the attack phase. So, their damage doesn't get through, the Twitch still dies, but now you're getting to draw 2 cards and create a treasure token, which is really cool. If you want, you can sacrifice the blood tokens. However, remind yourself that we want to focus those tokens for the Bloodcaster, but if you don't have the Bloodcaster, you may as well try and draw one through the Dispute. The Painter, as it enters play, create a treasure token, which is cool. Whenever you spend the treasure on a creature, it will enter with a +1/+1 counter on it, which is fairly decent considering all of our creatures are wimps for the most part, right? Having a 2/2 Twitch with flying is good. That's consistent damage. The more damage we can do with our creatures, the less damage we'll need to do with the rest of the fleet and the Meat Hook, of course, right? So don't forget about this, because we're not only getting benefit from the death triggers through the Bloodcaster, but also via the Meat Hook, as whenever a creature we control dies, an opponent will lose 1 life, and that's going to help us through to that end game goal of 20 damage to our opponent. We also have what's really cool within the Prince of the Undeath for 4 mana plus X, 5/3 with flying again here, and trample, which is very nice. When it enters the battlefield, choose 1. Each other creature gets -X until the end of turn. You lose X life. Or return X target creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield with haste with total converted mana cost X or less, which is very, very good, right? Because it enters play, you dump your mana, your treasures into it, potentially for 7, you get a 1-drop. And a 2-drop, you can pay even more. But chances are, since we don't have 3 drops, you'll pay 3, take a 1 drop and a 2 drop. But you can also take multiple 1 drops, which is really cool, right? And they have haste, so get those Bloodcasters back out from the grave. Get that Harvester back out for removal, because you can immediately tap this because it has haste for that removal. Bank off those blood tokens, right? And it also creates one when it enters. Maybe you want a Twitch in play, get that learn again, right? So there's lots of different options we can take. The Epicure's chip damage as well. We can also sacrifice our entire field. Like, so say we have the hook in play, we build up the vampires, we're dealing damage, and it's like, okay, the predator's in play. We can just drain our field, sacrifice everything for those meat hook triggers, right? Very cool. That's going to also give our predator indestructible whenever we sacrifice something, which is great. We tap it when we do so, and when it attacks, it'll tap an exile card from a graveyard as well. So there's some graveyard control here, which is nice. I believe that's the entire deck, right? We've kind of talked about everything included within it. Lots of little creatures that you can sacrifice for, you know, their organic value, plus, you know, those blood tokens, which are really going to carry you through the game. We do have the sideboard because of the Twitch for Learn, Science's Fumes, Summoning ×2, Anatomy, Introduction, and Mascot Exhibition, right? So, you know, ramp, life gain, removal, creatures in front of the hook. This is really good for us. Expanded Anatomy, you know, maybe buff up one of those flyers for more damage, more control through removal of anything, which is nice. You know, those, like, you know, maybe a Hollowed Haunting or something sketchy that we can't typically get as a creature base with any of our other removal, or the Mascot Exhibition just to apply more pressure as always. Thanks so much for watching the deck tech portion of this video. Be sure to like it down below, hit that thumbs up. It really does help me as a creator. You can subscribe to the channel if you're interested in seeing decks like this on a daily basis. And shout out to yesterday's deck, which I'll have linked in the comments below, a little pinsies there for you. And that was Orzhov Vampires. Rakdos got a little jealous, so they had to make a showcase today. But I really did like that Orzhov Vampires build as well. And that's the color combination of white and black. If you're new to the game, check out that video pinned in the comments below. But until then, enjoy today's gameplay. All right. Going first, slow, but it's acceptable. Wilds. Is it a landfall deck? Gruul landfall? It is a mountain, maybe. That's a nice looking mountain you got there, Mr. Jaculi. Decent. Get right after it. Nothing like a 2/2 that deals 1 damage and creates a cycle token. We're not dealing damage with the blood tokens within this variant. That will be in the Alchemy upgrade version. That you can really start to take advantage of these blood tokens. We've had good luck with this standard variant so far, though, so that's not bad. And that deals 2 damage there in and itself as well, which is nice. Harvester out. Break that blood token. Hit for 1. And just a 1/1 Twitch. It would be really cool to utilize these blood tokens as mana. If the creature eventually came out that did that, I would be into it. Ooh, little mirror match here. Interesting. I'm going to smash in. If they block the painter, we can hook for 1. Interesting. That makes it far less fun. I say still get the hook out, though. Get that hook out. What do we want to learn? Pest summoning? Just play on top of the hook at this point, I guess. Field of Ruin. That's fine. Ooh, the Scion. Well, this is more of a vampire build than we have. Did they cleave that? No, so we just lose the gas. That's our turn. The 3/3 first strike is like pretty good. Draw 2 cards, lose 2 life, then create a blood token. I would do that right now. That's any card draw is good. We have a 1-drop, 2-drop, and a 1-drop, and another 1-drop. So 3, 4, 5. But I doubt we get that much mana available. Just a nice pest block here. Gain 1 life from the pest as a death trigger, and then deal 1 damage through the hook trigger. They've not dealt damage to us this turn, so not looking at any cards from the Scion. But they do remove that other blood token here. Right? Gaining life, dealing damage. Gonna grab the Twitch. I know they have discard, so I can't leave it in my hand. And the Twitch can consistently put in damage in the air, which is probably pretty good. We have 22 life. They're down to 7, right? So this might not be the worst. We could get ahead here, hopefully. Okay, that sucks. Down to 6. They have a chump blocker. They hit for 3, get the draw, but they can't cast it because they're out of mana. And they do still look at 1 here because the Epicure. And it's gone. It was a deadly dispute. Let's cycle this land away. Another land. Ooh. For 1. Down to 5. The dispute is good. We can chump block with the Painter. Uh-oh. That has life gain. Yikes. We need another hook off the top. And it not to transform. Lose a life, draw a card. Down to 4. How can we get this? Do they attack? No. We sack the Painter. Right? They go down to 3. Not great. Ooh. The plot thickens. Down to 2. That life gain they have, though. An attack with Twitch. right? We don't even have to. I think we just have lethal. We play the Predator double sack, correct? Let's see if they let this through or not. Doing our job for us. There's no life gain there. We could have taken lethal if they transformed it as well. So this doesn't matter. We can just take the pest summoning, I guess. Play the Predator. Stack the Epicure, and hopefully that's game through the hook trigger. Nice. Fairly decent. Navigating through that chip damage. I like it. First things first, I absolutely love this Nay. Hey, I'm a wolf. Decent. Hand is good. I really like this. I'm gonna go in the air, I guess, with the Twitch. We may just want to focus on blood tokens, though, in case it's a righteous Valkyrie, let's be honest. The more you know, right? I guess we chump block with the Twitch. Yikes. I think we should take our kill on this too, no? Alright. We can -8, whatever, if the Harvester survives. So ready to kill Righteous Valkyrie, which that is not. Purifier. Use chump block this with the Epicure. Is this that sorcery speed? Yes. Let's kill the Cleric of Life spawn. And then we flip our Summoner. Go to combat. Blood becomes a flyer. Let's hit for 2. End our turn. I think we just keep the land for the Prince. Oh no. Okay, let's try to find something to deal with that. Right? Yikes. Looking for removal. Hard to give them the life gain, because now it just brings them closer to 27. They get the life gain anyways. Let them have it. Bring back the Twitch. 2 flyers is good. No attacks. I mean, we have a fleet here of flyers. Literally. Oh, that's good, though. I don't really appreciate that. We keep them from attacking. But they pushed... They're 27 here, right? And this is gross. Really, really gross. Take the trade. We want to get the harvester back for 2, right? We're a little bit off from that. Maybe we can just annoy them to death. No, they're going to be... Actually, we're in standard, so there's no Inquisitor Captain. That is one good thing here. It is one good thing. Back the Twitch. Take the fumes. The hook. Now we're getting somewhere, right? Kill the Valkyrie. Sack the Epicure. Their creatures go down. Twitch and play. Oh, why not? Let's dominate or what? A lot of damage. Down to 16. Nice. This army of bat tokens is actually real good. They take the summoner, but that's fine because we've already converted all of those tokens into bats. Take a nice hit here. I mean, are they going to wipe the field? Is that what they have going on? Or extra damage, 5 extra damage we could do. Six extra damage we could do. Not quite enough. I'll just play the Bloodcaster. And keep that hook in my hand, just in case. Right, I'm worried they reassemble here. I'm pretty sure they will. The life gain deck. No, they don't get it. Nice. On the draw. Slow hand, but it looks good. The 1-drop, but I don't think we'll take it. Talia. You're annoying. In case they have Exile, I want a double drop so we don't just play a 2-drop and have them immediately take it with a 3-drop Exile. Ah, I was gonna say, as long as they don't play the Binder. But here we probably lose the Prince. right? Guaranteed they take the prince. If they don't, we're going to all have a great laugh together. They do. Let's take the damage here. Blood Harvester out. Make that blood token. Let's swing for 1. Doesn't look great. Mono White's gonna be a hard matchup for us. Ooh. Ooh. Big. We take the 7 down to 11. Kill the Intrepid. Play the Predator. No attacks. We have to defend against the Haven. Initiate is okay, I guess. Sentinel is not the greatest. We lose our Harvester, which sucks. And a Luminar Gasprint. You dirty dog. Look how they just folded in. Nice. This is going to be really hard for us to get. They're just going to wait. They just wait us out. Bloodcaster out. Twitch out. Swing in, turn to a 4, take their Intrepid. No blocks. I doubt it. I honestly doubt it. They're top decking, and we just need to get a hook. We need to top deck a hook so bad. Either the hook or we're making just like a bunch of blood tokens, hopefully. That sucks. That was a good top deck. We'll at least grab the blood token out of it. At least that was it. The sad thing is we're, you know, down to 11 here. They have unblockable. And they're going in big. Yikes. Training too. Double yikes. So low on life. Oh, and the hook gets increased from Thalia too. Yeah, we're screwed. Right, we're screwed. Hashtag yikes. Trying to defend. Land comes out. Only one of our dragons can grab indestructible. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're just dead. Especially with the training too, right? Now this is unblockable from both. Or is it just from black, which is all we have. Okay. Three, 6, 9, 10. Yeah, that's just straight up game. We'll see what we could have got. Gassed. Would have been helpful on that Thalia a little bit ago, right? And then that's just game. We'll click through. We'll give it to him. It was a close match. You know, Thalia's pretty good. No Prince. Having a little bit of trouble on land, but it happens. On the draw, 2 Twitches with an Epicure and the hook? Say what? How do you not just run away with that? Play slow and then double drop. It's gonna be an interesting deck. Sultai, it's been a while. Siphons, Insight as well. Okay, this is spicy. Let's play both black sources because we have more black in hand, so the red should be easy to sneak out. We attack, try to pull mana again. Look for 0. Is there a counter spell? There must be. Nope, just another Siphon's Insight. Which is a great card, let's be honest. Having that hook in play is so darn helpful. Their 4th land. Binding on the hook. Okay. Acceptable. Good for you. For 3 down to 13. And turn. They're ramping here. Grabbing a forest. I'm organically worried about this matchup. We need another hook. We need a Prince. Okay, so they're playing our Ghast against us. That's not the worst. Did they get a Dispute too? Okay, they got a Painter. That helps them ramp. Let's dispute the blood token. Double draw. Frickin' land. And then let's cycle a land away, I guess. Try to find something better. A lot of 1-drops here, man. Land out. Painter out. Make the treasure. Hit with the 2 eye twitches. Playing Epicure. Don't use the treasure. Create the blood token, and then we'll cycle this land out. We'll do it on their end step. Alright. They gain 3 life here. And they remove a creature. Pretty decent. Pretty decent, you guys. I like that. Parasitic Grasp. 3 cards left in their hand. Uh-oh. That's not good. That is not good. A 7/7 with reach. Yikes. Toss the land. Pull a land. Honestly, yeah, it's only -2. I think I'm just gonna keep on tossing these lands here. What? In what world? They kill 4 creatures here. Which I don't care for. I'm just gonna go in with the twitches. They die, we learn. It's not the end of the day there. And we still hit for 1.
Burns within us.
Should be the fumes. We take the tree folk, we kill Ren. Right? Not great. In fact, less than ideal. They get 2 lands. They lose a verdict, which actually might be saving grace here for us, as that would dominate us. Verdict would win the game, which means they might even have another copy. The binding on that hook is what's going to win them the game. Oh. Yeah, they can cast that too. Nice. Shoot. It is what it is. I assume they just make the treasure token. Here's Verdict. We lose everything. Yikes. Only we had the hook. Oh, they're using blood on the snow too. And another binding. Good for them. And here's a chariot. Thank you very much, sir. Only have because the freaking Shadow's Verdict just domed us. We could have had a really good comeback here without that exile, man. The bummer is what it is, though. That way they're not making a tree folk token. We still have damage in the air, but it's like, this is looking pretty grim. Pretty grim! That Shadow's Verdict really hurt.
We can foster much growth here.
They still have the Dryad to bring anything they want back, which is great. So they could literally bring back the Fading Hope, the Planeswalker, Blood on the Snow. They can do whatever they want here, and it's just a bummer. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 available mana. Yeah. I'll take this damage, don't care. They don't want to Fading Hope the Prince. Probably just Blood on the Snow. Oh, Binding. Another Binding. Shit. I guess we should have blocked the Chariot then. Sack the Blood token, draw 2, make a treasure. Do I attack Ren then kill the cats?
I have other groves to tend.
Oh, that's the Predator. I was thinking that was the Princess. Like, where's the X cost? Oh my lord. So zoned out. I could have swore that was the Prince. I was like, well, okay, we'll take care of the cats. X -2 after we attack. Oh gosh. Worried about Blood on the Snow, I guess. No. I've grabbed an Indestructible. I'm taking Indestructible. They have instant speed removal? It's just a bounce. Okay. Oh, that's going to bring their Planeswalker back. That's problematic. That is problematic. Shoot, this is a good match. I like this deck. It's been a long time since there was a fairly decent Sultai deck. They're getting us, man. Oh, that random 7 is decent.
The will of the woods is made manifest.
We do need another Prince. And it's that Shadow's Verdict. That freaking Verdict dominated us. This is bad. This is 10 damage. Down to 6. They're copying a 13-13, so I'm pretty sure this is good game. I just want to see our next draw, though. There's no way to survive. I don't think. Certainly not off a secondary Predator. Let me just throw these away and see what we could have got. I'm always curious what these top cards are. They did a really good job though, right? Like they killed the hook, they nuked our entire field and graveyard, which we really rely on for the replayability. Yeah, that's game. Just a ghast, you know, not really what we were looking for. Holy Toledos. I really like this deck, even though it is lacking basic forms of removal. No, it's there. It's just a little hard to get to sometimes, but at the end of the day, we just want to overwhelm our opponent. We don't care if our creatures are dying because we gain value from that. So we can go wider than they are, get some chip damage in through the deaths, plus we're going and getting that damage in around the side of our attack lanes, which should be good. And then the replayability of these creatures through the Prince with haste is absolutely fantastic. Really, really do like that. You know, maybe potentially in addition to the Prince, we can run Agadeem's Awakening, potentially the land. What kind of ideas do you guys have for the deck? Let me know in the comments below. And now I know I promised this at the start of the video, and I'm pretty sure you can figure it out for yourself, but the Alchemy upgrade guide. Now, of course, this is a standard best of one deck. If we want to take it to Alchemy, totally fine. And then, you know, it's just, it's as easy as, you know, being able to spell the word brush if you can get there. But this Sanguine Brushstroke 3 mana enchantment, when it enters play, conjure a Blood Artist right into the battlefield, which is a vampire. Cool beans. 0/1. Whenever a creature dies, target player loses 1 life, we gain 1 life. So this is creature on our side and their side. Oh, really, really good. And then whenever you sacrifice a blood token, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So we gain additional value from those blood tokens. It's not just for the Bloodcaster Bats, it's not just for the Harvester removal, but now it will also do damage late game when we sacrifice them, which is really cool. So add the Brushstroke to the deck. If you're interested in the Orzhov variant of this build, I have it pinned in the comments below. It's really cool, and the same thing goes. It's a standard deck with the Alchemy upgrade, but you already know what the upgrade is. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. I really do appreciate your time and attention. Have a magical day. Make sure to like the video on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you're interested in seeing more cool decks like this on a daily basis, and we'll see you soon in the next.